A central angle of the unit circle that intercepts an arc of the circle with length 1 unit is said to have a measure of 1 radian written as 1 rad. 1 radian is equivalent to approximately 57.3 degrees. So, a while ago, um, we measure our angles in degree measurement. But here are some of the standard position or special angles um, in a standard position with the indicated terminal side. So this is the initial side at 0 or at x positive x axis. So this is 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees, and so on with its equivalent radian measures. So from that, okay, with that, we in the following figure we will identify the terminal side of an angle in standard position with given measure. Pi over 4 rad. So the pi over 4 rad is actually this one. So this is that angle. 135 minus 90, that's 45 degrees. Or the pi over 4. So that's ray OB. Number 2, negative 3 pi over 4 rad. Now, according to our figure, the negative 3 pi, the positive 3 pi over 4 is here. Therefore, the equivalent of that in degree is 135 degrees. So that's, and this is negative. So from here to here. So that's the half of the unit circle is 180 minus 45. That's 135. Therefore, ray OD is the answer with a negative 3 pi over 4. Since this is negative, so we rotate our angle clockwise. Next is 3 pi over 2 rad. The 3 pi over 2 rad is this one, 270 degrees. And here, that's the ray OE. And lastly, negative pi over 2. The negative pi over 2, or the pi over 2 is here. That is 90 degrees. Since this is a negative sign, so we will rotate our angle at 90 degrees. So this is the answer, ray OE. Since a unit circle has circumference 2 pi, a central angle that measures 360 has measure equivalent to 2 pi radians. Thus, we obtain the following conversion. So the in radian, the whole circumference is 2 pi, while in degree, that's equivalent to 360 degrees. So if we're going to convert that, we'll divide both sides by 2. So pi is equal to 180 degrees. So from this, we will obtain the following conversion rules. To convert a degree measured to radian, we will multiply it by pi over 180. While if we convert a radian measured to degree, we will multiply it by 180 over pi. Example, 75 degrees. We will convert it from degree to radian measure. So 75 degrees, that's times pi over 180. So that's 75 pi over 100. So if we simplify that, that's 5 pi over 12. So the 75 degrees is equal to 5 pi over 12 rad. Number 2, 240 degrees. So 240 times pi over 100. So that's equivalent to 240 over 180. Let's divide both numerator and denominator by 60. That's 4 pi over 3. So 240 degrees is equal to 4 pi over 3 rad. Meanwhile, we will express radian measure in degree. So the given number 1 here is pi over 8 rad. So pi over 8 times 180 over pi is equal to 22.5. So 180 divide 8 is 22.5. Therefore, pi over 8 rad is equal to 22.5 degrees. Number 2, 11 pi over 6 rad. So that's 11 pi over 6 times 180 over pi. So cancel the pi here. So 180 divided 6, so this is 1 and this is 30. So 30 times 11, that's 330. So 11 pi over 6 rad is equal to 330 degrees. Last is 5 over 48 rad. So 5 over 48 times 180 over pi. So that's 5 times 180 over 48 pi. Let's simplify that. That's 75 over 4 pi. So 5 over 48 rad is equivalent to 75 over 4, 45 degrees.